What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video we got a 2002 Toyota Celica here. We're gonna replace the front brake pads and rotors. The rotors are kind of looking crappy. They're like warped. You can see here if you're trying to light or if you're looking at it. Pads are so good, but we're gonna change it. What we're gonna do is, first of all, if you turn the steering wheel, if you grab this and do this to it, you'll have a better angle. So we're gonna take off this bolt. We're gonna take out the 17mm here and 17mm right there. Once we take this off, this caliper should come off. So we're gonna change the pads, rotor. We're gonna grease everything up. We're gonna change the hardware. We're gonna clean up the hub, put greasing there. I'm gonna show you step by step, part by part, and we're gonna do this together. Should be very simple to do. So I'm gonna start off by taking off the 14mm over here. We're gonna have to turn it counterclockwise. If you're looking right at it, counterclockwise will be I'm going the wrong way. So going down is the counterclockwise. So you're gonna see all the tools that I use. 14mm comes off, and grab your caliper here and kind of wiggle it, and it should come off. Slider pin should be able to slide. If it's jammed, no good. The bottom one should be free playing also, not so bad. So we'll clean this off and we'll put some new greasing on it. This is kind of dry, so let's take off the brake pad. While you're at it, you can start taking off the hardware if you want, and just be careful, use the mask, because this is not good stuff here. There you go. Now you're gonna need I would get a long leverage, something like this. This is almost 2.5 foot long. So I have off position here. So the two bolts I showed you in the back for the bracket, 17mm, both of them. So it's gonna turn with it, but I'm gonna try to hold it. There you go. Usually I use impact, but this is fair enough, you know. There you go. Perfect. So that's all you need, a 14mm and a 17mm with you could have a 14mm socket for this. That would work too, so you don't need two different tools. And let's get this baby out. Come on, how long is this damn thing? Okay, I'm gonna go on to the bottom one. Make sure this doesn't fall on your foot, so grab it. Right, so that's that. You should be able to take off this 17mm. The top one is not loose all the way yet. It's kind of stiff. Let's see. Or maybe just load on it. And there you go. We got our bracket out. Remember, this hardware was taken off. It's kind of stuck in there. So get yourself a screwdriver or something and yank it out if you need to. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna go around the camera here. The rotor is kind of loose, so sometimes you gotta bang it with the hammer both sides and it will come out. Okay, and my tool and the 17mm is there. So clean this area off, put some greasing on it, and we're gonna get a compressed tool. I'm gonna compress the caliper. What we're gonna do here is, I have no space walking around this damn thing. Let's take a look at this closer. So the caliper, both sides, it's the same process. The caliper should go in smooth. You can put a brake pad. A lot of people like to put a brake pad here and use a C-clamp. You can do that. Or, like if I have a tool, this will sit straight on the piston. You could do it that way. So your piston should go in nicely and smoothly. A lot of people like to clean this boot, but nothing needs to be done there. If you see any grease, I'm sorry, the fluid, brake fluid, that means the caliper's leaking. This is perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. So let me start cleaning everything. We're gonna wire brush this or clean as much as we can. I'm gonna get a rag, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna clean off this little guy right here. We're gonna put fresh grease on that. Everyone has their own thoughts. Some people like to put different kind of grease. I like to put different kind of grease. Clean this off too. So I use silicone grease on these. Alright, so and then we're gonna go clean the pads and water. So what I'm gonna do is let me get some greasing. So this is silicone grease here that I use, and it says silicone brake lubrication. It's high temperature, so you only need a light amount here, nothing crazy. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the slider pin here. Light amount. I'm gonna leave this alone. Okay. So got my hub kind of buffed down. I'm gonna take this regular good old caliper grease here. I like to put some around on this hub here. What this does is it helps the rotor to sit in there nice and easy and flush. Anyways, we're gonna go down to the new brake rotor. Okay, so here's our brake pads, Evolutions, part number if you guys need it. In here you're gonna have the hardware and brake pads. So we're gonna talk about this brake pad and the hardware, and there's a right and wrong way to install these, so be careful. But here's our rotor. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna open this baby up, and we're gonna clean this baby. Okay, this thing has oil on it. They put oil on it so it doesn't rust. So it doesn't rust while it's in the stored. Okay, so you need parts cleaner. I'm doing a video on how to clean rotor because there's ways to do it. You don't need parts cleaner chemicals. You could do it with hot water and soapy water, and just clean this off. It's not a big deal, but you do need to clean it or your vehicle is not gonna stop. And the reason why it's not gonna stop is because the oil is gonna slip the brake pad. Give it a good touch up, nice and clean, good to go. Let's head on to the vehicle. So what we're gonna do is take this rotor, smack it on, and you can use a lug nut to hold this baby in place. If you want to put two, you can put two. This will let you hold this in place. It won't move around. Anyway, we got greasing here. We got greasing on the other slider pin. It's time for us to prep our caliper and put the hardware on. And I'm gonna go get the brake pads and everything. So in this package, we got our hardware. We're gonna get the hardware out of here. And we got 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, and we got 1 little retainer in there. That's brake wear indicator sensor, that little guy in there. I'm gonna leave this for the other side, okay? So we'll put that on the opposite side. So what you want to do here is it'd be best to clean the surface here and take some greasing in the area. Just try to get it in there where the hardware is going to touch, so nothing is metal to metal. And you simply take your hardware and you stick it on. Okay, it's 4 pieces, and the center one got to go in the center, so you can't go wrong here. Okay, if you do it wrong, you just can't get it in there. Okay, you're gonna have to squeeze this in there. I like to squeeze this with the screwdriver as well. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the other end. There you go. Okay, one more time. Greasing right where the brake pad is gonna go. You can put on the brake pad or in here. It's time for us to install this onto the vehicle. Very simple and easy. We're gonna take our 2 large bolts, 17 millimeters. They're gonna go on to this, grab this bracket. If you got the torque specs, you got torque wrench, you can do all the good magic stuff. So let me catch the threads. Oops. Sometimes things just won't go your way. Sometimes you gotta wiggle this baby and get it in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock this bolt up here. Now you're gonna be turning clockwise. Make sure it's nice and firm. There you go. Got this baby in. I'm gonna get this one in. Remember, repeat the process on the opposite side. Make sure nothing is loose. And double check all your work. Okay, once you have completed the job, wheels are on and everything, you do need to pump the brake pedal because the caliper needs to retract back, okay? So that's that. Next step, get yourself a small little flathead screwdriver or a regular screwdriver. You just want to push this hardware back to where it belongs, okay? Because sometimes it will touch your rotor. There should be nothing touching here. So yeah, and any grease on the caliper, clean it off. At the end, I'm gonna give it another touch. But right now, it's moment of truth and moment in a time of putting brake pads on. So remember, I said something about, let me get this package open. Oops. Have to pick that baby up. So if you got brake wear indicators here, make sure they go on the top. So this one doesn't have any and nothing is required, only the one for the other side. Remember, we already put greasing. You can put grease on the tip. And your brake pad, can't see back there, but if I was able to see, I wouldn't need to put my hand in front of the camera. Your brake pad should, okay, your brake pad should just go in nicely and easily and smoothly, okay? Sometimes this hardware here won't allow you to put them in, so you're gonna have to push them up a little bit, and they should go in like that, smooth and easy. The back one's kind of giving me trouble, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the front. I'm gonna find the slot, and it should go right in, and I'll be right back, and then we'll bring the caliper down. There we have it. Brake pads should go in nicely easy. If you want to put a little bit of grease in here, a lot of people don't like to do that. But me, I like to put greasing, because anywhere it's going to have contact, it shouldn't be metal to metal. Remember, we already got greasing onto our slider pins. This should be nice and easy, and make sure the boot catches onto it. And same thing here. Make sure your cable is not twirled up. I've seen people pull cable like that, okay? That's not good. Your pedal's gonna be soft and spongy. It's like your master cylinder is bad or something else is wrong. Okay, there you have it. So now take your 14 millimeter. This is kind of done. Okay, I'm gonna remove this bolt. Sometimes I like to pick up my wheel and then this thing is on and then I'm screwed. So last thing, we're all done and set to go. Make sure you tighten this bolt. So do all 4 brakes if you're doing all 4, or if you're doing front 2, do front 2. Make sure everything is tight. Double check your bolts. Both brake pads are in facing the right way, okay? This is going against the rotor like that. Okay, on the other side it's like that. I've seen people put brake pads like that or like this. That's wrong, okay? This surface is the meeting surface of the brake pad and rotor. Anyways, spin this baby, good to go. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you guys on the next video. Bye bye.